Project K. Ready?
This thing on? Alright, cool. Hey guys, Project K here. Welcome to Chronicles of PROJECTKAY. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. I think I just need a new platform to experiment on some new stuff I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking a whole bunch of random stuff up in here. So I'm in the great outdoors, and I thought I'd talk about this little guy. My son, Nathan, and sports day at his school the other day. And just basically what happened.
Project K.
So Nathan's like 4 now, and he's not as athletic as he used to be, but mentally he's grown a lot. Like one of the things I picked up is he doesn't sulk anymore when he loses, and he lost everything. Didn't sulk once. In fact, he was messing around playing with the other kids. He didn't really care much about the whole competition. He just wanted to play with his friends. And I also thought about it in terms of how we evaluate ourselves and where we are in our lives in every day. Yeah, something to think about.
It's like my zen space. This isn't anything hard. It's just water. Yeah. I am rewriting a script though. Production value. This is whack.
Project K.
I'm out of here. Yeah, so I'm back in the studio, and I thought we should talk about just how we develop in different stages in our lives, and how when we shed some skill sets, sometimes we develop new ones. And in Nathan's case, I think he may have lost his spirit of competition, but he gained his sportsmanship, actually, funny enough, because he doesn't sulk anymore. And I mean, you could do anything with this kid, and everything was a competition to him. But now, the fact that he's more interested in having fun, I think that's more valuable than competition. Because if you're not having fun, then what's the point of doing any activity? So that's my 2 cents. Sometimes we need to lose some skills in order to gain a valuable life lesson. And in this case, he learned how to play with others. I'm proud of my boy.
Project K.
For some reason, I've always liked sitting in nature and thinking. I used to sit outside with Nathan when he was a baby and just think, nature. There's some birds that live here. They're out here just killing centipedes. The hell, bro? It's like centipede buffet out here. Are they even here anymore? So like, yeah. So I went to Nathan's school today and we picked up his stationery for grade R next year. It's going to be interesting, I suppose. Now he has to go to big boy school and wear uniform and have a bag and with his name and stuff. I feel old. Like when you're older, you should be wiser, shouldn't you? Because I got a kid going to school. So that makes me like an old person. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is, I realized that, you know, he needs to learn these things because he's now getting older as a kid and he needs to mature. And part of maturing is learning these lessons and developing these new skills and just the level of emotional intelligence and, you know, learning not to be selfish and not everything is about you all the time. Facebook, being Facebook, decides to share a memory with me from 10 years ago this morning. Oh my God, this picture. So, as Kevin Hart would say, let me explain. Okay, what happened was, it was Halloween 10 years ago. I was in college. And at the time, like, I had a lot of different types of friends. So I don't have any black friends that celebrate Halloween. Like, we don't do that. Like, black people don't do that. Like, black people care. Like, at least not where I'm from. We're in Africa. Like, nobody gives a what? No. Hello, who? Like, I remember at one stage my parents were like, it's a devil worshipping holiday. I was like, wait, what? So I can't dress up in a costume because it worships the devil? Black kid problems, bro. Black kid problems. We scar for life. We don't even know. You don't even know. That's what I'm telling you. Anyway, it's Halloween day. There's a party at Burn, a metal club in Durban, and I need to have a costume. I didn't have a costume. Another friend of mine, Mike, grabs a white sheet, cuts 2 holes in it, and I'm like, that looks like a KKK costume. And he's like, it could be a ghost. And I'm like, yeah, but that would be stupid, just walking around with the white sheet. So we turned the part of the sheet into like a hat, and I basically became like a Ku Klux Klan, but we had short sleeves so you could see I'm black, so that people wouldn't freak out. And we get to Burn, and most people are like, hey, you're black and you're wearing a Ku Klux Klan outfit. And it was funny for like a couple of minutes, until I saw like a couple of black girls like just looking at me like weird, like, how wrong with you? And then looking at it now, funny thing about that night, this picture is me in the top 5 of best Halloween costumes that year. Looking back at it, it was the most probably distasteful thing I've ever done. It was really insensitive and really immature, and I could have just gone as a ghost. Nobody would have cared. But because I wanted to have shock value, I wanted that purple cow effect, I did something that's stupid. I would never do that now. Racism still lives. Now that I look back at that picture, as funny as it was in that moment, and yeah, cool, whatever, black people are still suffering today. Not all of us, but some of us still are. And maybe not from direct racism, but the effects of it. And if we're not sensitive to that, how are you sympathizing or acknowledging that your people went through something like that? In my opinion, it's something I'm embarrassed about. I should take it off my Facebook, but I won't, because when I saw that post, when I saw that memory on Facebook, it reminded me of how I've grown and developed as a person. The question is, how has you getting older affected the way you see and think about things in your life today? How can you look at your past and say, I've changed this and become a better person, or I'm becoming a better person because of these changes that I've made in my life? What are you doing to actually show that growth? What are you doing? How can you prove that you've grown? How can you prove that you are actually improving yourself? Anyways, I started this vlog because I wanted to discuss growth. That's what it's about. It's about personal growth, and not only from an individual perspective, but within our communities and our society, and how we can measure it, or how we can see it, or how we can implement it in our own lives, or evaluate it, whatever. Big words, I don't know. It's not my mother. It's not my mad. You guys tell me what you think. This is Chronicles of Project K. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. Don't like, I don't care. I'm lying, I do care. Nah, I don't. But that's a vlog for another time. Peace!
Project K.
Ready? And begin.